Taika Waititi is reportedly not returning for Thor 5. This coming after Thor Love and Thunder's abysmal critical reception. If this rumor does in fact end up being true, it will be a huge win for fandom everywhere. Let's discuss. Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So there's a big reason why I'm pretty confident in what I do here. And that's because with me, unlike a lot of other people on YouTube, I'm able to see through the bullshit. I'm not easily distracted by mediocre entertainment. And I can always tell when something is not working. There's no agenda for me, it's just pure honesty. And I don't know how many times I've said this through countless Love and Thunder videos that I've made, but Taika Waititi has proven many times over that he does not understand nor give a flying fuck about the character of Thor.
I don't get it.
He's actually said as much right from his own mouth. He is quite literally an internet troll disguised as a Hollywood movie director. He says and does things just to get a rise out of people. He never had any intention of giving us an accurate depiction of the God of Thunder, and we have proof of that with both of his lackluster efforts with the character, that being Ragnarok as well as Love and Thunder.
That is one big pile of shit.
His directing style has never and will never be appropriate for a character like Thor. You see, he might have been able to get away with it if all he ever directed was Ragnarok. Because a lot of people were very easily infatuated with that movie because it felt different to them. It felt fresh to some because they had never seen Thor depicted in that manner before. Well, there's a good reason for that, and that's because Thor was never intended to be depicted in that manner.
That makes sense.
You see, I was not personally distracted by Taika's juvenile approach to Thor, by his campy approach to Thor. But it was very clear to me that when he got away with the first character assassination, he was only going to double down and do the exact same thing, if not worse, in the second attempt at the character. And this is how he made what I believe to be this generation's version of the Schumacher Batman and Robin movie. A joke from start to finish with a whole heap of wasted potential.
Hell freezes over.
Imagine wasting actors like Christian Bale or Natalie Portman in the way that he did in Love and Thunder. Imagine being unchecked and given an open checkbook to pretty much make whatever Thor movie you wanted to make. And this movie is what you created. And I don't want to hear shit or any kind of excuses about, well, it's just a superhero movie. Stop taking it so seriously. Bullshit. People spent their hard-earned money to watch this pile of shit. At the very least, you could have given them a competent story that they could have been invested in.
Why do these things always happen to me?
But that wasn't Taika's goal. Taika only wanted to piss people off. Well, congratulations, because you did just that. So much so that even the shill critics who wouldn't dare say a bad thing about Marvel in the past couldn't defend this garbage. But in all honesty, fuck the critical reception. Because in this case, the fan reception is what matters. Especially since this piece of shit mocked all of us using this movie repeatedly.
Get what you fucking deserve!
Well, I got news for you. After watching Love and Thunder, a lot of fans let you know exactly what they feel about your take on Thor. And now it appears that your job security at Marvel may be in jeopardy because of it. And I say to that good, because it should be. In any other profession, there would be consequences for doing a piss-poor job. And I believe that a Hollywood movie director should be no different. Get out, go make fucking musicals about Hitler, and stay the fuck away from Thor.
Shut up. Get out.
I mean, if we're being honest with ourselves, the character's already ruined and they can't really fix it. But that doesn't mean that people like myself, people with standards, can't revel in this possible decision. Because if in fact this does happen, it's a huge win for fandom. It's a huge win for creativity. It's a huge win for filmmaking. It just shows me that maybe more and more people are waking up to the fact that guys like Taika Waititi are ruining the entertainment industry, both with their divisive bullshit on social media as well as their amateur filmmaking skills.
That's right, it stinks!
I have to believe that we will eventually get to a point where mediocrity in film is no longer acceptable. A point where people actually use their brains again and maybe grow a set of balls and actually demand better of these corporations, rather than just consuming their product indiscriminately. I even love the fact that every single person who adamantly defended this clown's work, might just have to eat a little bit of crow if this ends up becoming true. Like this person on Twitter who desperately doesn't want to admit that they were wrong. He says, quote, "I like Taika Waititi's take on Thor, but I also do really value seeing the same IP through a different lens. As long as that lens is distinctive, if he wants to move on, that's okay." No, asshole, he's got no choice but to move on because he's effectively ruined one of the most iconic characters that Marvel has left.
Way to go, a-hole!
I want everyone to do me a favor and don't let these people forget how they defended a Hollywood douchebag who ruins beloved characters on purpose and takes pleasure in it as well. Don't let these people forget how they called you and me toxic simply because we have standards. If this rumor ends up becoming true, then it appears that I was right, that we were right.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
It's very rare that anyone in modern Hollywood actually makes good decisions, but according to this report from GFR, the director himself feels as though he wouldn't be able to please the audience by using his comedic trickery for Thor 5.
No shit.
Now, I would like to say that this is Taika becoming more self-aware for the first time ever in his life, but we all know that he thinks what he did with the character is actually the right way to go. He just may have come to the realization that some people are becoming hip to his bullshit tactics. So he's trying to save face, he's trying to step down and say, well, you just don't understand what I was trying to do. Yes, because nobody could possibly understand why you made the creative choice to give Jane Foster absolutely no story, or why you were seemingly okay with the abysmal CGI littered throughout your film.
What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
It's because this dude does not give a fuck about this movie or this character. It's a paycheck for him and the quality of the final product reflects that. So I say fuck Taika Waititi and let's give Thor to a director who will possibly make him the badass that he always should have been. Maybe like Kenneth Branagh, for instance. Oh wait, we already did that.
Y'all be cool. Right on.